What's going on, everybody? It's Nairby from cerealandgrapejuice.com. Also, I am Nairby on Twitter. I am Nairby on Instagram. I'm also Nairby in man caves everywhere. Speaking of man caves, instead of an episode of Nairby Radio this week, let's do some Nairby video. What you're looking at right now is my DVD Blu-ray collection, as I'm working on finally making my man cave. I'm a big movie TV show fan, and today I basically put all my DVDs and Blu-rays into what you're seeing here, and we're going to take a look at my amazing collection and why I know I don't need any of these ridiculous streaming services and shit. I got my own TV studio at home. Look at this crap. I mean, awesomeness. But we're going to take a look now. First, you see these black shelves, these black things? I got these at IKEA. There's actually 8 pieces here, shelvings. They were 20 bucks each. And you see my Blu-rays were just stacked, just on top of stacks. And I thought, you know what, let's just finally get some shelving and make it look all pretty. So I finally got the shelvings, and we're going to take a look at all these movies and DVDs. Over here, you see this shelf right here in the corner? I actually built this and designed it by scratch. What I did is I designed it on paper, went to Home Depot one day, got them to cut up a bunch of pieces of wood, and I assembled this with the help of a coworker, and I love it. But that was years ago, and since then my collection has grown substantially. So let's start with the Blu-ray collection. At the very top, we have my prized collection, I guess you can say. These are my Marvel Phases 1. There's The King, Doctor Strange. I never cared for these movies until literally 2019 when I finally started watching them, and I love them. So that's why they're at the top, but I don't have all of them. Working on it. Anyway, as we move down, these are in, well, they're in, for the most part, they're in alphabetical order. Like the A's are with the A's and the B's are with the B's and that kind of. It's not perfect alphabetical. Here's my Breakfast Club. Even though it looks like a VHS, it's actually a Blu-ray. Walmart. I love that nice big piece of plastic taking up space. I love it. Here we have this Dirty Dancing. It is a Blu-ray collector's edition. I got this at the Canadian National Exhibition a few years ago for about $5. So there we go. Comes with a booklet and Blu-ray and all that awesomeness. Here's some D's. Got the Death Note anime series on Blu-ray. Got all the Fast and Furious movies. Big fan. Also, big fan, as you can see over there, the Friday the 13th on Blu-ray. I have all of them. Not on Blu-ray, but the originals, the Paramount versions, 1 to 8 on Blu-ray, and so on. Down here we got the Game of Thrones Blu-ray collection. Not the entire. Then we have the Blu-ray over there, number season 6, I think, of that black one. And then I only have season 8 yet. I'll be getting it eventually. Halloween. I'm a big Halloween Michael Myers fan. I have a few different copies of the original because they released the made-for-TV version some years back. So yeah, I'm one of those people. Lord of the Rings Extended Edition Trilogy. At least once a year, I like to do an extended edition marathon in which I watch all 3 movies in one day, back to back to back. It's over friggin' 10 hours. But yeah, I'm one of those people. We are now, we're still on the Blu-rays here. We're on the O's now. Check it out. I even have Over the Top on Blu-ray. Great arm wrestling movie. Probably the greatest arm wrestling movie of all the arm wrestling movies that have ever been made. Rebel Without a Cause, I saw that for the first time ever in the theater about 3 years ago when they played it on a Saturday. Thought it was great. Saw it on Blu-ray. Let's buy it, man. Dean was a great little friggin' actor, that kid. Oh, check this out. Yeah, that's right. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band Blu-ray. The quality of this Blu-ray is freaking excellent. The movie was made, I think, in the late 70s, early 80s, and the quality of that Blu-ray is amazing. Love that movie. Love it, love it, love it. The Bee Gees musical, I love it. There's my Smurfs. There's my Star Wars collection. Toy Story, for some reason, is in reverse order, 3, 2, and 1, but what you gonna do? It's still in alphabetical somewhat order, so just deal with it. Let's see, as we move on here. Yeah. But as I said, I remember years ago when DVDs were a thing, they eventually released multi-disc DVD players, and my brother, sisters, and I got our dad one of those years ago for Christmas. But they don't make those anymore with everybody going digital. There's my Walking Dead seasons 1, 2, and 3 on Blu-ray. I have not watched any of them. Down here, I have all of Team Canada's men's and women's hockey games, Olympic games from 2010 on Blu-ray. I have the top 10 Toronto Maple Leafs games, Detroit Red Wings games, Edmonton Oilers games. Yep, there we go. Now we go over This is our DVD. Well, not our. This is my DVD collection. Got a couple seasons of The Amazing Race. Let's move down. Annie, I want to get that on Blu-ray. Amazon Women on the Moon. Adventures in Babysitting, a classic. Anna Nicole Smith collection. The movies suck, but Anna Nicole was gorgeous, and she was a puberty favorite of mine, so why not? We got Bachelor Party. Got some Mr. Bean. I think I got all of the Mr. Bean episodes. All right here. Beavis and Butthead 1, 2, and 3. Now, this collection is supposed to be every episode of the original series. It's not. How do I know? Because it's missing the couch fishing episode, Mike Judge. So nice try. Here we got 2 seasons of Breaking Bad. I've only watched a couple episodes. The entire series of The Brady Bunch on DVD, which I watched recently. Every episode in order. Took about 3 weeks to do it. Oliver ruined that show. Just saying. Because it's ironic. They introduce Oliver. He comes on saying he's a jinx. There's my 90210. Seasons 1, 2, and 3. I didn't buy seasons onward because after they went to college, or after they graduated high school, that show just went downhill for me. So that's why I only have seasons 1, 2, and 3. If we continue. Yes, and also I'm a big fan of documentaries. There's a Las Vegas, Breaking Vegas documentary there. You'll notice a decent bit of documentaries in my collection. There's some right there, over there if you missed it, The Cult of the Suicide Bomber. That was when I was going through my conspiracy theory phase, so I bought that years ago. My CFL collection, every one of these discs is a tribute highlighting the history of each CFL team. Well, not including the Red Blacks, because this set came out before the Red Blacks. Columbo movies on DVD set. Civil War documentaries. I'm a big fan of history, especially the Civil War. So I like that stuff. Dog. A big fan of Dog the Bounty Hunter. Several episodes, several DVDs of Dog the Bounty Hunter. Sure, if you Canadian fans probably see what's coming up now. Well, before we get there, The Dog Who Stopped the War, classic Canadian Christmas movie. French, but dubbed in English for us people who can't speak French. Classic movie. The Dog Who Stopped the War. Now check this out. Degrassi Junior High, Season 1, Season 2. Basically the entire series of Degrassi Junior High I've got on DVD. And will eventually go down as I rub it in some more. So there's the final season of Degrassi Junior High. Over to the right is the entire series of right there, Degrassi High, the entire series, including the School's Out movie. That's right. And then over here I have seasons 1 to 9 of Degrassi: The Next Generation. I haven't watched all of them. Well, just like 90210. Once the original characters graduate high school, it just didn't do it for me. So, but I still have up to season 9. Here's a good one. As far as I'm concerned, Ernest Goes to Camp. Saw it in theater, loved it. Ernest Goes to Jail. Didn't see it in theater. I think I may have seen it in theater actually. And I thought I had Ernest Saved Christmas, which I saw for a birthday present on my 4th birthday back years ago, but I guess I don't have it. Got some Ferris Bueller. We got Fuller House, seasons 1 and 2. Why not? And because I kind of dug Full House back in the day, so why not? Give it a reboot, why not? More Jason. Here's some Family Guy. As I said, yep, I have a lot of TV series. As I said, get me a friggin' multi-disc player, man. I can have my own TV station in my house. I have Family Guy all the way up. So there's more, all the way up to season season 15. I know 16, at least 16 is already out. Maybe even 17 is now out. I just got to pick them up. You see right here, Friday the 13th right there in the middle. Even though I have it on Blu-ray, that's part 3, which was 3D, and it includes the 3D glasses, like the red and the blue, and it doesn't work. But I keep it anyway. It's a collector's item for far as I'm concerned. Here we go. See, more Halloweens. I have more than one copy of Halloween Part 1, the original, on DVD, because they've just released documentaries. They've released different versions. I have He-Man, the F-Word, the UK version of Gordon Ramsay's F-Word, which is very, very graphic. And look at this, man. I have all the Harry Potters, plus seasons 1 to 14 of Hell's Kitchen on DVD. Seasons 1 to 14, and I've watched them many, many times because it's an excellent show. I got a disc series of Kitchen Nightmares, Ice Age. Check that out. Gem and the Holograms. I watched that cartoon every morning before school back in the 7th grade. Love that show. So I have the entire series on DVD. Why not? Gem and the Holograms. Stormer was my favorite. No, not Stormer. Roxy of the Misfits. Loved her. Kenny versus Spenny. All of the seasons, all the episodes. We moved down. I've got some Kill Bill. Kids. There's a controversial movie from the 90s. Kids. Yeah. Kids' parents should watch that shit today. Be interesting. Got some Lean on Me, a classic Morgan Freeman true story movie. Check this out. Another cartoon I watched as a kid. Mr. Men and Little Miss. So I got a bunch of episodes on DVD with this set. Not every episode, but good number of episodes. Mr. Men, baby. Love them. Got some Mythbusters, some Metallica DVD concerts. Few seasons of Married with Children. I think it's seasons 2, 3, 4, and 5, because that's when Christina Applegate was really hot. So that's why I only have 3, 4, and 5, and not the earlier ones. I've got all the Nightmare on Elm Streets, well, except for the remakes, on DVD. Here's a classic. I saw this movie 3 times in the theater when it came out in 1989. No Holds Barred. Yeah, and there's a movie buddy coming for No Holds Barred. So check that out. It's coming in a couple weeks. Here on grapejuice.com. A couple more documentaries you see in here. All of the Police Academy movies. That's right, including the garbage Mission to Moscow, but why not? We've got the Paradise Lost documentary, which is an excellent documentary. And here, I had to show this. Another documentary. Porn Star, The Legend of Ron Jeremy. An excellent, excellent documentary about Ron Jeremy. It's great. It's excellent. Let's move on. What do we more? Yeah, there's our Paradise Lost, 3 discs. Excellent documentary. Ren and Stimpy, the entire series I've got. Before we get there, I've also got the entire series of Police Squad, which is the 30-minute sitcom version of the Naked Gun movies, which came out before the Naked Gun movies. So yeah, I've got the entire series of the original Roseanne. All of the Ren and Stimpy's. Got 2 copies of Kevin Smith's Red State because it was only $1 at the dollar store, so I bought 2 of them. Great movie. The Rocky movies. We saw Spider-Man 1 and 2, the Tobey Maguire ones. I have those on DVD. I don't even think I've watched them. All of Seinfeld, the entire series right here. Watched them many times. That's right. Look at it. Look how awesome it looks. Yeah. A couple seasons of The Simple Life. A bunch of Super Bowl DVDs because I became a big football fan in 2004. Shark Week. Big fan of Shark Week. So I got a bunch of Shark Week on DVD and one on Blu-ray. Sharknado we have over there, if you may have seen it right there. A bunch of seasons of Survivor. Not a bunch, not too many of them. There's probably been 30 seasons already. I only have probably about this many, as you can see. But yeah. Saved by the Bell, the entire series I got there. And South Park. Seasons 1, every South Park season that's available on DVD or Blu-ray, I own, as you can see right here. There's 15, there's season 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 seasons of South Park on DVD and Blu-ray. As I said, my own channel I can start. My own TV station I can have at home. Look at this. The entire series of The Sopranos. 4 of those boxes are still in their shrink wrap because I have not watched them all. I've only gotten to season 3 so far. I intend to watch all of them. Let's move on here. We got Three's Company, the first season. Big fan of the original Three's Company. Should get more seasons, but what you gonna do? We got The Wildlife right there, if you can see it. If you're a fan of the movie Fast Times at Ridgemont High, you should check out The Wildlife. It's a nice companion piece to it. VeggieTales, I'm a big fan of the VeggieTales. Larry the Cucumber, Bob the Tomato, love them. Whose Line Is It Anyway episodes, I'm a big fan of. I love comedy. Whose Line Is It Anyway is an excellent comedy. Colin Mockery, Ryan Stiles. That South Park lunchbox I found at a dollar store for $2. It's a nice metal South Park lunchbox. I love it. This DVD, the 1992 and 1993 World Series special for the Toronto Blue Jays. Michael Jordan's Greatest Games. Ultimate Michael Jordan has 5 of his greatest games in their entirety on that set. And right here, these are my wrestling DVDs. Got a bunch of SummerSlams, some Royal Rumbles, Survivor Series, ECW, a couple King of the Rings. Got some NXT box sets, a bunch of Hogan, a bunch of Ric Flair, some Warrior. Yeah, man, big wrestling fans. Even though I don't watch regularly since 2004, I still collect the DVDs that show the stuff from when I did watch. Here's Mr. Perfect, The Life and Times. As we move down to more, got Brett and Shawn. Shawn Michaels, for me, the greatest wrestler of all time. Paul Heyman DVD right there. Got some Mankind, Road Warriors. Eric Bischoff, The Rise and Fall. I like the Rise and Fall documentaries. Big fan of the ECW and WCW ones, as well as the World Class documentary. I love that one. And down, we also have a bunch of WrestleManias. Down here is my TNA DVD collection. Decent amount of them. This is back from when they were, for the most part, back from when they were really, really friggin' great, man. Like I'm talking 2004, 2006. And then down on the bottom shelf, we have my UFC DVDs. Bunch of UFC cards. Have a couple seasons of Ultimate Fighter. Yeah, man. And we have a couple of, not UFC, but other promotions in there. Here's our vinyls. I have all of the, well, as far as I know, all of the Seinfeld vinyls. We just saw Newman. Here's our friend, the Soup Nazi. There's David Putty with the 8-ball jacket. You know who loves great stories? David Putty, yeah. Yeah, he loves funny stories. And we move on. Here's Jay Peterman. Looking good, looking snazzy. J. Crew. And we have Frank Costanza, George Costanza's dad, with the Festivus pole. And we have Kramer. Kramer. Right on. Well done. And finally, in these boxes here are a bunch of DVDs and a few Blu-rays of movies that I'm going to be getting rid of or try to sell, because they are doubles of what I ended up picking eventually on Blu-ray picking up. So there's no reason to have also the DVDs as well. So if anybody's watching this and would like to snag any of these DVDs or all of these boxes, there's probably about a total of 60 of them, just let me know. So anyway, that was the basics. I mean, I'm not the best interior decorator at all. I mean, I can cook up a storm, but when it comes to interior design and decorating, yeah, I'm not the best. So check me out at cerealandgrapejuice.com. I am Nairby on Twitter. I am Nairby on Instagram. I am also Nairby in South Park, Colorado, and Quahog, Rhode Island. And join me for more. Check out cerealandgrapejuice.com for more exciting awesomeness and sex appeal. Trust me, it's sexy there. So go there, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your movies and your TV stuff. Yeah.